Okay, Grey Knights 1500 points against Eldar. We've already done Nick's first turn for the movement anyways, but we'll go through the arms quickly. I have a Dreadknight with a flamer and a sword. A Dreadknight with a psiccannon and also a sword as well. I have Mordrak with 2 Ghost Terminators. Interceptor squad. Strike squad with a flamer, dreadnought, assault cannon, and a storm raven, which has the mine strike missiles, the hurricane bolters, assault cannons, and I also have a rhino and another strike squad as well. Nick got first turn. I failed to see his initiative. So, we'll go through
so we're running an Eldar list with Fireseer HQ, Spirit Seer and Wraith Guard in this instance, modelled as blades, but they're running guards with D-sides. Wraith Knight with standard heavy Wraith cannons, 5 jet bikes, Fire Prism, all just vanilla so far. Dire Avengers with Shimmer Shield and Power Weapon on the Exarch, 3 Vipers, and we've got Crimson Hunter coming on in a moment, and we've got 5 Striking Scorpions coming in from behind. Okay then, so Eldar turn 1, and you've seen the board pretty much already. Moved everything forward a little bit. We've decimated the Rhino and Knight squad over here, with the Vipers and a little bit of shooting from the I got one of them from the Scorpions, and then we dropped a mini pie plate from the Fire Prism onto them, which kind of cut them down. So we're taking first blood with the Rhino, dropped 1 wound off the Dreadknight that we've got over there, to bring him down a little bit, but nowhere near as devastating as hoped, and that's pretty much turn 1 done for the minute. It's all going to be done in
End of Grey Knights turn 1. I brought Mordrak and his Ghost Guards on. They took 2 wounds off Nick's Farseer, so he's down to 1. My strike guy shot and killed one of Nick's Scorpions. My Dreadknight flamed these guys. Nick saved everything. Shot his gattling silencer at them. Saved everything. If you notice, there's no Wraith Knight. My Dreadknight flamed him. Did nothing. Couldn't hit him with the gattling silencer, but then assaulted him and killed him quite quickly. And that is all for Grey Knights turn 1. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to die, because Nick's not happy about it. We'll see how it goes. Grey Knights end of turn 2. My Interceptor squad came on, and my Storm Raven didn't. They scattered 7 inches backward, so I couldn't use my flamer on the Vipers. We did take 1 whole point off one of them. My Dreadknight shot into these guys and took them down by 4. And Mordrak and his Ghost unit took out Nick's HQ. See if I can stay alive this turn to bring on my Storm Raven.
Okay, so Eldar turn 3, 4, 3. Basically, we dropped the squad of Purifiers that were left over here with the Vipers, leaving nothing with line of sight on Mordrak. So unfortunately, he's still sat on the board. We've incinerated the Dreadknight with D-Scythe Fury, and pretty much tidied up the rest of the board apart from that corner. So here's hoping the Storm Raven doesn't come on, because this is then going to be really...
Grey Knights turn 3. The Storm Raven came on. It disembarked its Interceptor squad, its Strike squad, who took out the Scorpions with shooting. My Dreadnought got into combat with the Prism, took 1 whole point off it. Mordrak shot at the Vipers and they all failed to do anything. and that's it. Now it's time for next turn.
So turn 4, we dropped a pot shot from the fire prism over at Mordrak, and you made your save on the Invan.
9 armor saves.
Nice. We dropped the Vipers squad onto them as well and made every single one of the 9 armor saves, including the AP2 Invan save, which was fairly epic, and then failed 2 saves from the Dire Avengers, shooting them randomly from the wood where only 3 of them were in range. So, Crimson Hunter dropped a shot at the Storm Raven and dropped a whole point, and that's pretty much the turn done. We went over and captured an objective.
End of Grey Knight's turn 3. The Storm Raven moved up and concentrated a lot of fire on the elves in the forest. Took them down to leave 5. Mordrak shot at the Vipers, didn't do anything. Assaulted them and took out 2. The Dreadnought took out the fire prism. The Grey Knights strike squad shot at the Crimson Hunter, hit it once and took a whole point off it. And that's it. Time for turn 4.
Right, okay, doke. So turn 4 for the Eldar. We finally managed to drop Mordrak with a combination of Bright Lancers and a Bladestorm, thankfully, from the Dire Avengers. That's pretty much it, though, to be honest. That's pretty much all that's happened this turn. Focus everything on Mordrak and hope for the best with the rest of them.
Okay, end of Grey Knight's turn 4. The Storm Raven went into hover mode, turned and put everything into those wraiths in the forest, and just missed, well, hit but failed to wound on everything. The Dreadnought fired into the forest as well, made 1 hit, and Nick failed to save. These Grey Knights strike squad pumped everything into there, and Nick's made all his saves, and I've just rolled 1s and 2s for wounding. It's unreal. So now turn 5, does it continue? Nick's going to roll 2.
That's a 3.
It's a 3. So no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, so that's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game. So just to round things up, Nick has 1, 2, 3 objectives. He also got Slay the Warlord and First Blood.
Linebreaker.
And Linebreaker as well. And I have 1 objective and Slay the Warlord. So Eldar win easily enough.